Time now for your forewarned weather with Cedric Haynes.
Good morning, Utah. Happy Monday out there to you. All is quiet when it comes to the weather world, at least for now, but that's not going to be the case as we go throughout today and into tonight. So let's talk about what's going on out there right now with these temperatures. Oh, yeah, they're about 10 to almost 20 degrees warmer. Look at that. 32 degrees warmer than yesterday at this time for our friends in Hanksville. So you know we've got a strong southerly flow if we've got those temperatures that warm. In fact, good morning in Ogden. It's at 49 degrees, 41 currently in Heber, 50 degrees in Provo, 43 in Milford and Cedar City, St. George. You're sitting at 53 degrees. Our cooler spots over towards the Uintas and into Castle Country where we've got temperatures into the low to mid 30s out there. Winds, they're starting to be a little gusty from time to time. We've seen them cranking up 20 to 30 miles per hour in some isolated locations. And at times they'll go down to about 5 to 15. But expect these winds to continue to increase area-wide as we go throughout the rest of today, and especially heading into the afternoon hours. So as you're looking at your forecast here along the Wasatch Front and in St. George, we'll see these temperatures warming up as we progress throughout the day with cloud cover on the increase. Let me show you the weather map right now because this really explains the story very well. Right now, we're ahead of this storm system, bringing in those strong southerly winds. That's the windy conditions and the warm conditions. Meanwhile, we do have this cold front coming in from the north and west, and that does have some colder air with it. So we'll get that to come in this afternoon. And then we start to tap into some deeper moisture for areas off to our west. That will move in this evening and tonight to help enhance the precipitation across the area. So as we go into this afternoon, as that cold front begins to work its way in from the north and west, yes, we're going to see a chance of a couple of isolated rumbles of thunder out there. Not expecting severe weather by any means with this system, but there will likely be a couple of rumbles of thunder making its way through, and maybe even some small hail as that front kind of works its way on in this afternoon. After that, we see even more changes. So let's walk you through it all here with Futurecast. You've got the cloud cover on the increase today, breezy and warm conditions. But notice through lunchtime, we're pretty quiet across the state, just those scattered clouds and those gusty winds out there. But as we go into the afternoon hours, that cold front starts to work its way into the northwestern half of the state. So we'll first start to see the rain developing as you get over towards Box Elder County, Cache Valley, and then back down towards the West Desert. And then notice we've got some valley rain developing here in the Salt Lake Valley around 6, 7 o'clock, with mountain snow already taking place for the northern and southern Wasatch Mountains there with some pockets of darker blue. That's some heavier snow. And then notice as we get towards this evening after about 9, 10 o'clock, we mix that rain over to snow here in the valley areas. And some of that snow will be coming down with those pockets of blue as some heavy snow potentially briefly. So we're going to be watching things. It's going to get a little tricky later this evening and then tonight. And then notice as we get towards even midnight tonight, I think we're pretty much looking at valley snow stretching from Cache Valley all the way down to places like Nephi, Richfield. As you get down towards Cedar City, we'll likely see that change over to snow, and we'll have that first initial wave of snow still hanging on from Nephi, Richfield, Cedar City by around 3 o'clock in the morning. But notice we start to see redevelopment across the north, and that'll work its way through the Wasatch Front, potentially just in time for the morning commute tomorrow. And then again, we've got off and on snow showers continuing throughout most of the first half of your Tuesday, at least, before we start to see things tapering off in the afternoon. But still, we could have a couple of passing snow showers even into the afternoon hours. So winter weather alerts, winter weather advisories in effect for the Wasatch Mountains, western Uintas, the Wasatch Plateau, central mountains, southern mountains. And yes, that does include the Wasatch Front. So this is where I'm talking about for that Tuesday morning commute. Be aware, Ogden down towards Layton, over towards West Jordan and Provo, Spanish Fork, all under that winter weather advisory now. And we have this new winter storm warning that was issued for portions of the southern Wasatch Mountains south of I-80. That goes through 6 a.m. Wednesday. That's where we're likely to see the potential of some of the heaviest snow and the potential of seeing those traction laws being issued for those areas. So how much? Well, here we go. About 1 to 2 feet for the southern Wasatch Mountains, 6 to 12 inches for the north and central mountains, 4 to 8 inches for the Wasatch back above about 5,500 feet. Benches, about 2 to 6 inches. We're looking at 2 to 5 inches for the southwest valleys, and again, about 1 to 3 inches on average across most of the Wasatch Front. St. George, the temperature's climbing near 70 today with increasing clouds. We'll have rain developing tonight into your Tuesday with highs in the upper 50s, mid to upper 60s, just in time for spring as we start to dry things out across the south. The Wasatch Front, we've got those showers late today. That will change over to snow tonight into Tuesday. Some of that will be accumulating snow. And then we dry things out Wednesday before spring arrives on Thursday with a chance of a little rain and snow.